4,450 pounds. This is new Rockwood 2508 here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Replacement for the old trusty rusty 2306. This new and improved version really brings a lot to the table. Double bunks, outside kitchen with induction cooktop, which is pretty cool, and a newly redesigned front end and Murphy bed that are pretty outstanding here. If you'd like to see what we have in stock in the way of this model or something similar, visit the link in the video description. It'll say check for price and availability. If we have one in stock, we'll have it listed right there. If we don't have one in stock, you give us a call. We'll let you know when it's coming back in. This will be popular. This is actually the single best-selling floor plan from another lightweight that we carry here at Haylett RV, the Passport. Their model number is 239ML. Both of these are very interesting in that they really go about the whole lightweight business exactly opposite ways. Passport is very quick, very clean, very streamlined. They're a little bit lighter weight, but less equipment, less money. Rockwood's going to be a little more weight because they have more equipment, which translates into a little bit more money. So it kind of depends on which side of that coin you want to be on. The newly redesigned front end on these mini lights looks absolutely stellar. It includes that new diamond-shaped front windshield. Also has this handy little storage tray up front right here, which you could use for maybe a small portable generator, but extra batteries, anything you want really. It's just general purpose. This is one of the things Rockwood does better than almost anyone else, is that they have a Murphy bed with a pass-through storage capacity. And that is something that a lot of brands still have not yet figured out. Rockwood has done an amazing job of that. Frameless windows are standard on a mini light, and closed underbelly standard on a mini light. Now we have added the champagne skin package on this one, and you'll see a couple other little odds and ends added inside. So again, remember that the one that we have here in this video might be different from the one in stock. Rockwood rides on a totally different suspension package. They don't ride on leaf springs. They have four-wheel independent torsion axle suspension. Not just a torsion axle, but torsion suspension as well. The end result is something that it wants to stay going true down the road. It doesn't lean when you're going fast around corners, and you can pivot this thing on a dime without like rubbing and scuffing tires. That means that whenever you have tires replaced, ever notice on a trailer that your rear tires are the ones you have to replace first? Well, you're going to see a lot more even tread wear on a Rockwood. They couldn't have put a bigger awning on this if they tried. You got a big max size awning, give you max patio coverage. Walk on roof and you see that max air vent cover sticking up top there. The bathroom fan in this is one of those big fans like you get in the Rockwood fifth wheels. That's what's kind of cool, is this all aluminum structure with 5/8 tongue groove plywood floor decking. This is the exact same construction you're going to find through the entirety of the Rockwood lineup, whether it's this little mini light, whether it's the big Rockwood signatures, or the Ultras in between. They're all kind of built the same. The Geos are the only ones that are a little different. So their outside kitchenette, they've gone a little different here. Now, one of the things I like, this countertop is low to the ground. It is down there where it's, and what makes sense about that though, like you look at it at a glance, you're like, oh, that's too low. But it's not, because by the time that you put something on this little induction cooktop here to start cooking, like a pan or a pot or whatever, and it's sticking up, it's at the proper level to be able to stir it and not have things like bubbling or splattering up in your face. You don't have that issue here. All your baggage doors are magnet catches, so that this thing is easy one-hand operation. Your TV inside can be dismounted and float outdoors, and you have a nice little outside grilling cooking station over here as well. So if you're looking to do all kinds of tailgate experience, you can. Anti-slam entry door, easy entry handle, and double steps. Those are three things right there, just at the door. They've done that might cost a little bit more, but it's also every time you come in or out of the camper, those are things you're going to appreciate. When you're in RVs this size, there are still a few out there putting out single steps. Rockwood does everything a step further to make everything a step easier, better, more fun for you, because that's sort of the point. This is not, like I said, I've said it a bunch of times already just in this video, this is not the dollar cheaper model. This is the dollar better model for something for really long-term use and ownership. That's who these guys are. Now, even though this is a bunkhouse, I could see this being really popular for like base campers. People who go like, they like to go hiking and whatnot and get off the beaten path. Because it's got the good storage capacity, that outside kitchen capacity, although with that induction top you do need power, so you have to decide where you're going to get shore power or a generator or whatever. Let's hop inside for you. And don't let the fact that this doesn't have a slide out fool you. That's kind of the magic of the Murphy bed, is that in a no slide camper, it gives you the living space of like a dinette slide camper. And then a dinette slide camper gives you the living space of a super slide camper. So it's you're kind of, you know, cheating the curve a little bit here. And the reason being because you don't need to dedicate 8 to 10 feet of a camper just for a front bedroom that largely goes unused at least 2/3 of the time, if not more, unless you're a heavy sleeper. And even then, you know, the odds are still not in your favor. What's kind of cool, Rockwood has both that pass-through storage as well as that one-piece fixed folding Murphy bed where you don't have to make the mattress every time you fold it up or down. It's just much easier. Your bedding, that is. So your front sofa here, rear-facing sofa, directly faces the entertainment center. You've got your dual side stands. What I like about them is their dinner plate size, because I'm a person who, like, I sit down, I get ready to eat, and I go, oh crap, I forgot a fork. And then I eat a couple bites, I go, oh crap, I forgot a napkin. And then I'm like, man, I could use a drink. I'm up and down constantly. It's dumb, but it's part of the reason I like to go out to eat too much, because other people remember that stuff for me. It's just that's just who I am. So I like the fact that there is actually a place I can set down a drink, anything like that I want. Over here, you've got all of your, hookups for like CPAP machines or phone chargers or whatnot. Now, when the bed's down, you've got, like I said, a his and hers normal bedroom arrangement with symmetrical hanging closets with your each individual dresser drawer. All kinds of awesome little factors like that really come in here. I see that little Wi-Fi sticker on the window right there. That's the Wi-Fi Ranger. Rockwood RVs, almost all of them, including even a lot of their pop-ups, have basically a built-in signal boosting local router access point type thing. And you can do a whole separate video and topic just in and of that itself. But it is a handy little sucker that can, it doesn't improve the capacity of like park Wi-Fi or anything. It just makes it easier for you to get to it on your site. Having this control panel up here where the kids can't get to it, that was a smart idea. Now, notice right here, this cabinet, it's not that it's cut funny and I don't use a trick lens. This does have a vaulted ceiling. Rockwoods all have a 2.5-inch vaulted laminated ceiling that's full walk-on. And this one-room camper, obviously the bathroom's another room, but primarily you're in one space, still has centrally ducted AC so that everyone gets good air, everyone gets good airflow and everything. Now, the kitchen at a glance, you're like, ooh, it is a bit small. Now, one of the things we've specifically done here is built this without an oven because you gain that big double cabinet space as well as that bonus drawer below down there. Well, you also have a large drawer below the sink here, and for extra prep space, you have both a recessed countertop and stove, as well as a countertop extension that folds up there. So this actually has more square foot of counter space than a lot of other RVs with similar layouts. Little detail stuff too, like you see that little door stopper down there next to the fridge? That's not actually for the fridge, that's for the bathroom door, so that the bathroom door handle doesn't smash into that nice hardwood raised panel insert we've put on this one. Now that pantry right there, that is something that is easily missed and overlooked. Another thing I think is going to be easily underappreciated, you see this little stand right here. What I like about that is most of the time this TV is going to be flat against the wall. And having that stand there pushes the dinette away from the TV so that if you're sitting on that side of the dinette next to the TV, your head's not constantly hitting it. You don't have to feel like you're ducking the whole time. That was a really smart execution point right there. Now, this is something Rockwood started doing, like, I think it began with the 2706 WS bunkhouse, but that folding lower bunk. It just creates a big cargo space right there that you can use for big boxes or totes or anything. So you've got a double bunkhouse, but you have the ability to have a in-motion cargo sort of area, a pseudo garage, if you will. Very big, great, like I said, for totes, big boxes, anything like that. Folding lawn chairs, all that stuff. Now, we did upgrade to the maple wood tones in here, and that does give us true maple hardwood raised panel doors throughout, as well as raised panel lowers, which are not standard. The bathroom here being a 1/3 width bathroom, because this is an 8-foot wide camper, 2/3 of which are used up for the bunks in terms of width. they've done a nice job. It does not feel small in here, and I think for a couple reasons. You see how this bathroom wall is angled. It's not just flat. So they actually extended the bathroom up a little bit this direction, which gave room for the nice sink space and whatnot. And by moving the sink away from the shower fixture, it created nice leg room in front of the toilet and an area to stand up. And then the inclusion of this little window right here makes it feel a little bit bigger. Now, because of the vaulted ceiling, plus with Rockwood having a laminated roof, they can put skylights pretty much anywhere they want. That makes this a very stand-up friendly shower, even for tall people like me. And the bigger Max Air fan, always a crowd pleaser. People spend hundreds of dollars, even on brand new RVs, upgrading their fans to what's already standard on a Rockwood. That's what I think is cool. Is the things that people want to upgrade to and option onto their RVs, those are the things that Rockwood just does every day. And that's what I like about being a Rockwood dealer. You know, I mentioned before, we carry other different lightweights. We carry this exact same floor plan in another brand. And they both have their own merits. They both carry their own weight in different ways. I do like the carpetless, easy cleaning aspect of this floor plan as well. No slide means, hey, no carpet, other than the carpet square I use to clean my feet. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.